Another day, another hoax. Hi, I'm your host, Nappy Napkin, and I love inciting mass hysteria. Let's get to the point. My headcanon theory, we're on the verge of a zombie apocalypse. I've been watching my fair share of zombie flicks recently, like The Return of the Dead and High School of the Dead. One of them was this hilarious cult classic genre-defining piece of media, and the other was Return of the Living Dead. After watching these things, I was thinking of the current situation we're in right now. If you've forgotten, which is honestly fair, we're in the middle of an epidemic. And I wanted to know how possible it actually would be to live in the dream that is a zombie apocalypse. And one of the most likely ways for that to happen realistically is for a rapidly mutating virus. Since, coming back from the dead seems improbable, we'll just keep that off the table for now. And also, if you didn't know, the virus we're facing right now is a rapidly mutating virus. Two main big changes. First, with something called the D614G mutation, which helps the virus replicate even faster in lung cells, making it even more infectious. The second one, which really freaked me out when I first heard about it on the Procrastinators podcast, it makes you lose your sense of taste and smell. What? How? Why? What the fuck does a virus just do that? Alright, as much as I want to fearmonger and really stir people up about this revelation and make this situation as bad as possible, I'll elaborate a bit more. So first off, the virus mutating isn't a big deal. It literally mutates every single time it affects a new host, and even then, it only changes one tiny, insignificant thing at a time. And even then, 99% of the time, it's not for the better. It's more likely to harm the virus than improve it. It's also mutating pretty sluggishly compared to other actually more dangerous virus of the same type, like the HIV virus, which we've been trying to make a vaccine for decades, but it just keeps mutating, so the vaccine we do make for it right now just becomes obsolete. The coronavirus is a lot slower and a lot less deadly, so honestly the D614G mutation was just a lucky fluke for the virus, so congratulations. So about the virus literally losing your senses, if you've ever gotten the common cold before, like a regular old flu, you've already experienced it. Like, just a runny or a stuffed nose can make you lose your sense of smell and taste. But there's something more mysterious behind the scenes here. The reason why COVID-19 specifically lists loss of smell and taste as a separate symptom is because it can happen without a runny nose. And we still don't understand why it happened. And I was having all these potentially destructive thoughts, like, if it can make us lose our sense of smell and taste, and we don't know why it happens, what else is possible? What's the bridge between losing the function of our nose and mouth to not being able to see or hear again? And then maybe it'll directly attack our brain cells and make us lose our sense of self and make us into practically dead, brainless beings. Real eye-opening stuff. Alright, fine, I'll explain the potential theory of how it makes us lose our sense of smell and taste, but it's just a potential theory, alright? One of the theories, it attacks a certain protein that's found near the nose, but what's interesting is that it's possible for it to also attack nerve cells. That's cool, because it opens the possibility for it to become a central nervous system viral disease like rabies, which causes drooling and practically insanity, and with COVID being so infectious. Yeah, for 28 days later, we did it. Alright, it's not exactly going to evolve to become rabies. The general symptoms of a CNS is impaired function, drowsiness, confusion, and convulsions. And if you ask me, general loss of control of yourself, whether it's mentally or literally, through seizures or whatever, that's a step closer to zombiehood, I think. There is an article that disproves it attacking the nervous system, but I can't understand it. So that must mean I'm still correct. Well, that's really all the progress on the coronavirus, COVID-19 becoming a crazed rabbit supervirus bent on destroying humanity. Basically, we don't fully understand a certain symptom of the virus, so we just have one potential theory that's still up for debate exists. I'm taking advantage of that by taking the chance of one of the dodgy facts in that, then taking another chance on it mutating into a very certain way. I only really care about this exact virus becoming the virus, since it's the big thing right now, perfect mass hysteria material, and it already has infected a pretty big portion of the world. I don't really care about exploring any other way a zombie apocalypse to happen, so to tie this all up in a nice bow, it's highly unlikely for the virus to somehow evolve to make humans lose their consciousness and randomly go rabid and start wanting to eat people's brains. But that shouldn't mean we should just step aside the possibility. The world currently is in a really bad state right now, and we're all doing the best we can to get through it. Do your part for humanity by maintaining your basic hygiene and staying at home. Right now, the future is still unclear. The big bad virus is still mutating and evolving, but who knows? Maybe a zombie apocalypse would be a dream compared to how the virus will actually become. But that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Alright, I can't end it on that. The conclusion you should take away from this video is, the end is nigh! Everyone is already doomed! It's official. We should start the zombie awareness campaign. Hashtag COVID-zombie. Spread it around everywhere, just like the virus will. Get your crowbars and flamethrowers. We're all doomed. You were all tricked. It was a ruse. The real point of this video was for you to buy the I Have COVID t-shirt from teespring.com/store/the-procrastinators. Buy it right now so people will start avoiding you and you'll never get COVID. Yeah!